So in our last video, we spoke about the, a necessity really in having your own personal will, but another important thing is having a power of attorney. So, tell me, Nardine, what does a power of attorney do?
Yes. So a power of attorney gives someone the power to make decisions about your financial matters and also personal decisions, including health things as well.
So is that when when does that happen? So obviously we can make our own decisions, but it's for when we're sick, I'm guessing.
Yep. So there's two different sorts of powers of attorney, and one is a general one, and that is just normally for a limited time. So you're going overseas, you're wanting to buy a house. Why you would be buying a house while you're going overseas, but anyway, so you would nominate someone who would have the power of attorney to sign documents for you while you're away, and can be expressed to be just for a limited time, and that particular power of attorney ends if you were to lose mental capacity.
Okay.
And then there's the other sort, which is an enduring power of attorney, and that's the one where you've lost capacity to make decisions and someone is making those decisions for you in relation to financial matters or health or personal things.
So it can be for you're overseas, or it can be that you've lost the ability mentally to make decisions for yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay, so that's really important then.
It is important, yes. And also the enduring power of attorney, you can ask someone to start making decisions about your financial matters pretty much straight away. But things like health has to wait. That power of attorney doesn't kick in until you're unable to make your own decisions. There's also a thing called a advanced health directive, and that is specifically things like, do I go on life support? Mm-hmm. Do you turn the switch off? Do you resuscitate me? What do you do with me if I'm terminally ill? Mm-hmm. I think that's really important to do that, even when you're not unwell, but particularly if you are unwell, while you still have the capacity to make those decisions, because it takes that horrible decision making away from your loved ones at that time. So
does your enduring power of attorney cover decisions like that as well?
You can, but there's also this thing called the Advanced Health Directive, which is really more specific, talks about that sort of stuff in much more detail. So you could do both.
I mean, it's all morbid stuff that we're talking about here, but as adults and parents, we need to think about these things so that our children aren't having to make these decisions for us and loved ones, as you were saying. Mm-hmm. So who can be a power of attorney then?
Anyone over the age of 18. They do need to be someone that you trust. They can't be your carer, your paid carer. They can't be your doctor. And if it's in relation to financial matters, they can't be bankrupt for obvious reasons. So if you're choosing a power of attorney, just make sure it is someone you trust who you know will do things for you properly.
Because they will look after, so say you are alive for another month, but you're not really alive, they look after everything.
They look after everything.
Everything.
And don't forget, you can be nominating them while you're overseas to have financial control. So they basically make decisions that you would make. They have total control over your financial matters and your personal matters if you've given them that authority. So you need to make sure it's someone that's going to do the best
and do the right thing.
Yeah.
So there you have it. Handing over, your responsibilities is no walk in the park. So if you have any questions about appointing a power of attorney, the team at Collier Lawyers can certainly help you out, but you need to go and get one. So get one today, as well as a will.